All right, guys, we have an awesome opportunity today to speak with Nathan and kind of see what CBI does and all of their different departments and what they can do for it.
That's right. So we're just going to show you around, kind of give you a basic understanding of kind of the start to finish process and what we do in all our facilities here. So this first building right here is our engineering building. We have offices upstairs, which we'll go show you, where all the engineers work. They all work together in one big office so they can collaborate and really work together. And then all of this space here is the space they use to pull vehicles in, to do test fits on, you know, new top secret products like we have sitting here. Actually, if you guys want to follow me this way, these guys have already gone home for the day, so they come in early and work their 8-hour shift. But this entire bay here is where we do all of the building of our R&D products. If you look at some of these parts here, so these racks, the reason they have so many racks here is they're doing production runs on these new products. Okay. So after we do our revisions and our prototypes, then these guys will build the first production run to make sure everything's coming through okay, and then it'll go over to the main weld facility. So we'll take you upstairs then and just show you kind of the engineers' digs, and what we'll let them tell you what they do. They're better at it than me. All right, so this is our engineering offices. We've got a couple offices up here and a bunch of guys that are super talented with designing and developing awesome off-road products. Josh is our lead engineer, so we'll let him tell you about what happens up here and what it's all about.
Yeah, so this is where all the designs you see out there from CBI and Prinsu originate. You know, every day we're off scanning vehicles, bringing those into our computer and starting our 3D modeling. We've got 6 of us up here, you know, doing 3D modeling, drafting. We've got 2 3D printers going over here almost constantly working on prototypes. Right over here you can see an evolution of a top secret bumper we've got coming out.
That's right.
So keep an eye on that. We've got some cool things coming for you guys.
All right, so we're here in our fab building and we have Randy here who's gonna kind of give us the rundown on everything that happens in this part of our facility.
All right, well, beginning, our production starts with our fiber laser here. We have a 4K fiber laser and it cuts all of our product anywhere from smaller metals to larger metals, steel and aluminum. So pretty quick machine, pretty efficient, great cut quality. And then from there, we kind of move on through here. Over there is what we call our planer, or it's called a time saver. And what that does is we just run it through and it takes the top material off, which provides a great solid surface for all of our press brakes, as well as weld to get that good quality weld that we boast so much. Right here is what we call a pipe dragon. Our pipe dragon does all of our rock sliders and stuff like that, and our grill guard protection for our bumpers and such. We have a Plaz, and then somewhere around here we have a tube bender. And that's also one thing that we pride ourselves on is getting good quality product out of that.
So let's talk about the press brake. Show us where we bend all the material and put the parts together.
Yeah, absolutely. So right now we have 3 hydraulic presses. We have 250 foot or 10 foot 150 pound brakes, and we have a third one coming, which is a little bit smaller, and that bends all of these flat products you see here into something like this. Gets pretty crazy complicated, multiple bends. But yeah, I mean, that's the process. Cut, plane, bend, and then it goes off to our weld shop.
So what about our CNC side of the shop, our mill and our lathe? Let's talk about those.
So we just recently introduced our mill and lathe this last spring. Our mill and our lathe does a lot of our finished products, like our D-rings for our bumpers, and a couple of different things that we're still kind of working in, trying to getting into. But again, it's a pretty impressive technology that we have here.
Pretty cool. I don't know if you guys know that, and it's a brand new thing that's starting to come out on all of our bumpers, but we are actually machining all of our D-rings. So it does a couple things. We're able to get a much better looking end product, and we're able to design some functionality, better functionality into the D-ring. So if you're using a soft shackle, it's not gonna tear your soft shackle or rip the threading, you know what I mean? Yeah. And they just look just primo.
What's up guys, this is Ben from CBI. You can follow me back here. We're welding some T4 R5, some 4Runner Pro aluminum skids.
Let's
go check it out. Sorry, dude. Hey Scott.
Hey. Sorry to invade your booth here. We just came to check out the skid plates.
Oh, you're good. Here, let me just get out your window.
So this is just one of the many products that we build, obviously, our aluminum skid plates for the 5th gen 4Runner. Ben, why don't you hop in and tell us what we do in this area of our facility?
So in this corner of the shop, this is our aluminum section. Back here, these shelves are a little bare right now, but we store all of our high quality aluminum back here, out of the weather, out of those circumstances. We're running a lot of skid plates every single day, T3 front bumpers. The new 5th gen 2021 happens every day back here in this corner. And we're just producing some of the best, most beautiful dimes out there right now. It's super impressive.
You guys have a lot of really talented people that just build some awesome products.
Absolutely,
sure.
Man. Everybody here is super passionate, super driven, and they just want to produce a piece of art for every build that we're doing.
So this entire area here, which we call our weld department, we're doing aluminum, steel welding, and you got a whole crew of guys working around the clock.
We do, man. We've got 14 welders on one shift and 6 on another. We've got 6 aluminum welders, and pretty much almost everybody's cross-trained right now, so we can hop in wherever we need to. We have a great team.
That's awesome. So after we finish here in the weld shop, why don't you introduce us to where we go for powder coating?
All right, let's roll.
All right, so we're here in our powder coat facility, and we've got Dave. He's the man that runs the powder coat facility. We'll let him tell you what it's all about.
All right, so what goes on is that we get the product, comes over from weld. We got sandblaster right beside us here. We rack the parts up, goes into our spray booth. And then afterwards, after we spray them, we throw them in our 20-foot oven that we got here, bake them out.
I've been staring at the sun in my eyes. I've been keeping on the run every night. But you're too far away to see the signs. So I'm staring at the sun till I'm dry. 'Cause I need to.
And then when it comes out, we have a timer set, comes out, pull them out here. We have some finished product over here.
How long do you have to, like side rails for Prinsu racks, how long do you have to cook those in the oven?
We do in between 12 and 15 minutes, just depends on what the length and the size of the metal is.
Yeah, I always found that super interesting. It's quicker than you think.
Yeah, it's
right?
really quick.
I mean, that powder cures pretty quick
Yeah,
when the oven's rocking and rolling and doing
Yep.
its thing. And then where does it go from here?
After we get them off the rack and we wrap them up and get them all done and labeled and everything, we take them to our truck, and then it goes to our shipping department.
To the shipping warehouse. So shipping warehouse is next stop. We'll show you what happens when it's all done and it's ready to be packaged. All right, so we're here in our shipping facility. We've got Adam. He's gonna tell us all about everything that goes on at this facility.
Perfect.
Take it away, Adam.
All right, so 4 or 5 times a day, all the way up to 8, 10 times a day, we'll get powder coat comes in this door. This is where all the coverts, all the big bumpers, sliders, skids, all of it comes to these blankets for quality control purposes. Once it passes quality control, we'll take it over here to these pallets. If you guys want to follow me.
Yeah, let's go over there.
So this is where all the palletizing happens. We hit them with a pallet, we lag bolt them to the pallet, make sure they're safe, secure, we'll wrap it. It goes all the way up there for the following quality control on hardware, etc. Once it passes there, a label gets put on it. We wait for our shipping companies to come in, we load them up.
Load them up and away it
Ship
goes.
them out to the lucky customers. Accessories are over here on the wall. Everything from VTMs, ATMs, washer skids. I mean, all of it is right over there.
All our acronyms, but you know, the CBI accessories.
Apologize.
So let's bebop over here and talk about the Prinsu line.
So now we're on the Prinsu side of the shipping department. That process starts right over here on the quality control for the work orders, right over there where Marshall's at. What the guys do is they'll grab the work orders, they'll travel into the boxes, the crossbars, wind deflectors, side rails, accessories are on the right. So we have the process down straight into a U, simple, easy. We'll work our way down here. Once the kits are built, they come to this table. They have to pass quality control, all the crossbars, hardware, noise trims. Here's a few kits for you guys to take a look. When it hits this table, we'll paper it, slide it over, goes through the banding machine, and then it sits on the pallets for the customers. We have our own UPS truck, it backs up, we load it, and it's on its way to you.
So we're here in our customer service, dealer rep, sales, you know, accounting, everything kind of office related department. And we've got Jen and Keegan, and we'll let them tell us everything that happens here.
Yeah, so back here where we're at, well, actually I'll introduce myself. So I'm Keegan, I'm the sales director here at CBI. Back here where we're at, this is our kind of where our customer service, where all our guys handle all the questions that all you guys have, right? Jen is our customer service lead. She manages everyone back here, and I'll let her explain a little bit more about what goes on.
So actually in the customer service department, we take calls and questions from dealers and our customers, either by phone or through email form. And then we just make sure that they've got the information that they need so that they can make sure that their installs and everything is taken care of.
This is one of the coolest departments in my opinion, because these guys, and one of the luckiest departments, because these guys get to talk to our customers and our dealers like you guys, right? Yeah. Whereas sometimes the rest of us, we don't get that interaction and all the fun details that go behind everybody's truck builds, you know, whatever they're doing with their Tacoma or their 4Runner, whatever it is, these guys get the opportunity to rub shoulders, talk with them, and get them pumped. Or actually, they get us pumped, probably.
That's right. We get great feedback.
Yep, it's awesome. All right, so we've made it full circle. We're here in our install bay right in front of Colby's awesome 4Runner. And we've got Justin. He's the king of the domain here, right? Yep. Mr. Muscles, we call him. So tell us what you do, Justin.
Yeah, so like Nathan said, king of the castle. I mean, the install bay, you know, I handle all of our installs that come through here. I work closely with the R&D team, helping develop new products, take care of the fleet here. So I have my hands in a lot of different cookie jars, and I like to say I have the best job in CBI because I get to move around, talk to everybody, work with everybody, and of course, you know, this is what it's all about right here, building these trucks.
That's right. And the other cool thing is if you come to any events and see us, most likely you're gonna see Justin because he's also AKA Super Trucker.
This is true. Can't leave that out.
Okay, well, thank you, Nathan, for showing us around and giving these 4Runner Lifestyle subscribers a little in-depth tour of CBI and Prinsu.
Yeah, we appreciate you guys coming and checking our place out, and awesome to see this sweet 4Runner build too.
Absolutely. If you guys haven't seen it already, make sure to check out this build on our YouTube. We did with CBI and Prinsu. It was an amazing build. Make sure you guys subscribe, and thank you for watching.